passionate about equality. Lauper's sister Ellen was a role model, actively participating in charity work in the gay community, including working at the clinic for AIDS patients. And the title track of Lauper's second album, True Colours, became an anthem of acceptance and inspiration, particularly for the gay communities. And throughout the 1980s and 1990s, Lauper consistently performed at pride events throughout America. Her album, Hatful of Stars, contained lyrics that address the issue of homophobia, and her song Above the Clouds celebrates the memory of Matthew Shepard, who was a young man beaten to death in Wyoming solely because he was gay. Lauper also wrote the music and lyrics for the Tony Award-winning musical Kinky Boots, and that was a show which addresses the problems of acceptance for drag queens. As a member of Matthew Stewart's foundation board, Lauper devoted a concert tour to promoting the foundation's message of understanding and acceptance. She co-founded the True Colours Tour for human rights throughout the United States and Canada in June of 2007. The tour was sponsored by Logo, the MTV Network's channel targeting gay audiences. Fans who attended were given purple Erase Hate wristbands by the Matthew Shepard Foundation. The 2007 tour featured Lauper, Debbie Harry, which she's now known, Erasure, the Dresden Dolls and Gossip, with Margaret Cho as the MC, and special guests in different cities. $1 for every ticket that was sold was earmarked for the Human Rights Campaign, which advocates equal rights for gay, lesbian, bisexual and transgender people. The True Colours Tour of 2008 debuted on May the 31st in 2008. Joining Lauper at various venues were Rosie O'Donnell, the B-52s, John Jett and the Blackhearts. And so it goes on, quite a long list of people who actually joined in that particular tour. 4 years ago in April, Lauper's True Colours Fund launched the Give a Damn campaign to encourage straight people and the LGBT community to stand up together against discrimination of LGBT people and to highlight the problems that LGBT students face in a school, from verbal and physical bullying and harassment, as well as prejudice in the workplace. Other celebrities associated with this campaign are Whoopi Goldberg, Jason Murg, Elton John, Judith Light, Cynthia Nixon, and again a whole long list: Ricky Martin, Sharon Osbourne, Kelly Osbourne. She became a powerful advocate. She, apart from being a singer, actually, she's done an awful lot of advocacy for Hate Crimes Prevention Act, which sought to include assaults based solely on an individual's sexual orientation or gender identity as a hate crime. And in 2009, Lauper was present in the White House, when President Barack Obama signed the Hate Crimes Prevention Act into law, which she must have been really pleased about.
And in 2012, Lauper started a 40 to none project after learning that although only 10% of American youth identify themselves as LBGT, up to 40% of the homeless youth in America are LGBT. Lauper's project also raised awareness of the problems of LGBT homeless youth by informing the public that LGBT youth are more likely to be sexually victimised than straight homeless youth, and 3 times as many as LGBT homeless youth commit suicide. To tackle this problem, Lauper set up the True Colours Residence in New York City, which is an open for LGBT homeless youth. The 40-bed facility offers temporary shelter and aid for homeless youth, as well as permanent housing, along with job placement help. Lauper's performances at gay pride events include the closing ceremonies for the 1994 Gay Games 4 in New York City. On the 24th of June 2012, Lauper appeared as Grand Marshal for the annual Gay Pride Parade in New York City. Lauper's activism is not limited to LGBT activities. In August 2008, she contributed an article titled Hope to the Huffington Post, encouraging Americans to vote Barack Obama in the upcoming United States presidential election. And she appeared alongside Thelma Houston, Melissa Etheridge and Rufus Wainwright at the 2008 Democratic National Convention. She was also one of the celebrities who designed a T-shirt for the second Fashion Against AIDS campaign in 2009. There you go.
Fantastic and wonderful.
She's done an awful lot, hasn't she?
Yeah. You're listening to Pop and Rock Legends on a Friday morning with me, Mike Barry.
And whoever I am, me, Bob Bluffield.
Hi, this is Reese Manigan, and please join me for Reese's Friday Night In between 6 and 8 p.m. on Set Close Sounds. I'll be bringing you the best music, movie reviews and topics to start your epic weekend. You can like my Facebook page, Reese Friday Night In, and you can also follow me on Twitter at @rmanigan. Then join me on Friday nights between 6 and 8 p.m. on Set Close Sounds.
If you are single through divorce, separation, partner loss, or by choice, then you need to listen to Single in the City with me, Teresa, on Seclo Sounds. Every Tuesday between 8 and 9, I will be talking to singletons and professionals to pass on valuable advice to help and inspire you. Get in touch with your experiences. Email singles@seclosounds.org. Then join me every Tuesday between 8 and 9 for Single in the City on Seclo Sounds.
Bringing people and communities together on seclosounds.org.
Your listening station.
Yeah, we just played that one. We don't want to hear that one again. We do not want to hear that one again. So what we will do is... Actually, looking at the clock, we've got very little time, really. So I think probably what we should do is try this one.
Kissing
Debbie Harry, of course, and French Kissing in the USA, which is what it's actually called.
Yes. We'd like a bit of that, wouldn't we?
She was born Deborah Ann Debbie Harry, as she's now known, on the 1st of July 1945. A very good year to be born. She's an American singer-songwriter and actress, best known as the lead singer of the new wave and punk band Blondie. She's also had success as a solo artist, and in the mid-1990s she recorded and performed with the Jazz Passengers. Her acting career spans over 30 film roles and numerous television appearances.
Yeah, she's very versatile. She was born in Miami, Florida, and adopted by Catherine and Richard Smith Harry, gift shop proprietors in Hawthorne, New Jersey. She attended Hawthorne High School, different one to the Beach Boys, that was in California, where she graduated in 1963. She graduated from Centenary College in Hackettstown, New Jersey, with an Associate of Arts degree in 1965. Before starting her singing career, she moved to New York City and in the late 1960s and worked as a secretary at BBC Radio's offices there for 1 year. Later, she was a waitress at Max's Kansas City, a go-go dancer in a Union City, New York, Jersey discotheque, and a Playboy bunny. Excuse me. In the late 1960s, Deborah Harry began her musical career as a backing singer for the folk rock group The Wind in the Willows, which released one self-titled album in 1968 on Capitol. The group also recorded a second album, which was never released, and the studio tapes remain lost. In 1974, she joined the Stilettos with Elder Gentile and Amanda Jones. Her eventual boyfriend and Blondie guitarist Christine joined the band shortly after. And after leaving the Stilettos, Harry and Stein formed Angel and Snake with Tish and Snooky Belomo. Shortly thereafter, Harry and Stein formed Blondie, naming it after the term of address men often called her when she bleached her hair blonde. Blondie quickly became regulars at Max's Kansas City and CBGB in New York City. After a debut album in 1976, commercial success followed in the late 1970s to the early 1980s, first in Australia and Europe and then in the USA.
That's Blondie here on Seclo Sounds, community radio for Milton Keynes, and we're going to go out with one from the Communards, Don't Leave Me This Way, and I hope you're not going to leave Seclo Sounds. A big lineup of good programmes for you all over the weekend and all over the week. I'm Mike Barry.
I'm Bob Bluffield.
And we'll be back again next Friday between 8 and 10 for another Rock and Pop Legends. We'll be back tomorrow morning with the
grumpy
team,
old man.
Grumpy old man. But in the meantime, keep it locked on to your favourite community radio station from Milton Keynes, Seclo Sounds.
Have a good day.
MK Pulse proudly sponsors Seclo Sounds. MK Pulse is Milton Keynes' local magazine, bringing helpful information on food, health, fashion, money, travel, culture, and much more to 66,000 readers every month. Plus news, views, and what's on from around the city. If it's happening in Milton Keynes, it's in MK Pulse, and it's available online at www.mkpulse.co.uk. MK Pulse and Seclo Sounds, the heart and soul of the city.